So let's dive into the story of the Pali language. Over 2,000 years ago, it started off in northern India. It's like a linguistic time capsule from ancient times.
Yeah, and if I got it right, it emerged possibly as early as the 5th century BCE, right?
Exactly. Yep. But it didn't remain static. It evolved over centuries, growing closer to Sanskrit.
Right, indeed.
Scholars say it was like formed from a mix of local dialects, almost like a melting pot of languages.
That's interesting. So it's not a language people really spoke day to day, more of a liturgical almost, a special language for religious use?
Yes, spot on. It was essentially a church language, a tool so monks and religious figures could cross regional boundaries, much like how English is used globally today.
Exactly. But here's something I've wondered. If it evolved so much and was influenced by Sanskrit, doesn't that blur its original identity a little?
That's a fair challenge. It's kind of like blending a recipe. You add different spices over time. Sure, it did absorb elements from Sanskrit, yet it still preserved core characteristics that make it uniquely Pali.
Yeah, I see that. And I understand that the Buddha himself probably spoke several Prakrits, right? So Pali isn't exactly his own direct speech.
Exactly. The Buddha's teachings were originally passed down orally in a variety of dialects. It wasn't until about 400 years after his passing that his words were put to paper in central Sri Lanka.
Interesting. Wow, that's a huge journey both in time and space. More than 1,500 miles from India to Sri Lanka.
Absolutely, yep. And along that journey, the language morphed slightly, becoming the Pali we recognize today.
Right, exactly. So for those studying Pali, it's not just about memorizing words, but understanding a bridge to ancient wisdom, isn't it?
Precisely. When you learn Pali, you're not just learning a language, you're stepping into the cultural and religious evolution of an entire region.
Yes, very profound. It's amazing how a language can be a living history book, carrying the voices of past eras with it.
Exactly. And it's like every word holds a story of centuries of thought, faith, and transformation. Learning it is, yes, it's like opening a window to the Buddha's world.
Right on. It's truly fascinating how even languages that are no longer used in everyday conversation can shape our understanding of history and spirituality.
Yep, absolutely. And while some might say the evolution blurred its precision, I'd argue that these shifts make Pali a richer tapestry of cultural exchange.
I can see that. All in all, it's a reminder of how deeply language can influence and reflect the evolution of ideas over time.
Right, it's like every era leaves its mark in a language. Words become vessels of wisdom and history, carrying through even after spoken every day in their original context.
Absolutely, yeah. And that's our glimpse into the journey of the Pali language, truly a bridge between the ancient world and our understanding of Buddhist wisdom.